So, we talked a lot about Plato's Cave last update.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell ya, that thing sounds scary, but it doesn't sound as scary as this cave.
I mean, you're probably right.
It's got a face on it. Oh, oh Jesus.
It's okay, Maddie. It's okay. Like, this cave's face, it's not a troll's face. You wouldn't be made fun of by it.
Thank God.
Though this is the famous Skull Cave from Winnie the Pooh's Grand Adventure, The Search for Skull Cave.
Well, I haven't read the wiki, but obviously you have, so I trust you on this.
I've seen this movie probably 100 times.
Okay, what's your favorite part of it?
Pooh falls down a hole and almost dies of starvation, because he gets too scared by Skull Cave.
Okay, so why did he get scared by Skull Cave, though?
It's scary.
Do you not see it?
Like, you can't tell because the video game doesn't do it justice. But, this is maybe the scariest thing in all of media.
So, Winnie the Pooh hasn't embraced rationalist thought yet, is what you're saying?
No, of course not. That's what he has Christopher Robin around for. But they lost Christopher Robin, which is why they went to Skull Cave.
Okay. So, since Sora replaces Christopher Robin, what would you say, the philosophical angle Sora provides that is missing from Christopher Robin?
Super ego.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty smart. Someone talked about it before.
Was it a German? It sounds like a German thing.
Yeah. That's how the Germans always name things. They'll just, put, an adjective in front of a thing, and then it just means something else.
Man, those Germans just get all the good stuff, don't they?
Yeah, language, food, a third thing.
As a character in a video game, Sora is fundamentally a utilitarian. All of his actions are motivated by optimizing the increase or decrease of numbers.
I hadn't thought about it that way, but I think that's right.
I don't know. I gotta disagree with you there, Loon. I feel the decreasing of numbers as a video game protagonist is bad and not good.
Well, I mean, sometimes decreasing numbers are good. That's the trick about numbers. Sometimes you want them big. Sometimes you want them small.
If the decrease of one number leads to the greater increase of a different number.
It's true.
Okay, give me one example of when a number being decreased has ever increased another number.
Well,
Enemy health goes to 0. Your experience goes up.
Oh, true.
That's a logical fallacy. This is an emotional argument that you're bringing forward to me, so it's nonsense.
You caught me.
Is this what Plato's Cave does to us? Is it makes us all philosophers?
Oh, no, it just makes us obnoxious.
Isn't that what he said?
You just said the same thing as I did.
Yes.
Well, but, I brought it forward in the emotional argument rather than the emotional you prescribed to us.
I guess you're right. I guess you defeated me again with Sora's fallacy.
Pooh, there you are. Hey, we looked everywhere for you.
I was looking for a very dear friend that I remember I made a very important promise to.
So, did you find him?
No, I looked and looked, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere.
Oh, Pooh Boy, so there you are.
But Tigger, did you have to bounce me so bouncily?
Gosh, I thought a jaguar had gotten you.
Oh dear. I hadn't thought of that. I do hope a jaguar hasn't gone and gobbled up my friend.
Now try to remember, Pooh. Isn't Sora the one you're looking for?
Oh, the jaguar.
No, it's just your tummy grumbling. You must be hungry. Come on, let's head home and see if we can find you some honey.
I'd like that, Sora.
Pooh! You finally remembered!
Remembered what, Sora?
Pooh.
I like it ever so much when you're cheerful, Sora.
Me too, Pooh.
Oh, there's a bit of a rumbly in my tumbly.
All right, then let's go home.
God, what a cool Keyblade!
Yeah, it's literally only useful for like grinding the form that requires drive warps.
Should have been
Cool.
called the B-Blade.
Ooh, that's good.
He's right.
Missed opportunity.
Okay, but why do you think it should be called the Beyblade? Is it because it reminds you of your favorite show, Beyblade?
You've caught me yet again. Damn you.
Oh, this is all about Maddie going, mask off, everybody.
I do like to let it rip.
I mean, to be fair, it would be cool if Sora used a Beyblade.
Yeah.
It would be, but unfortunately the PS2 wasn't equipped yet for the magical physics that Beyblades require.
It's true. They tried it on the PS1 and failed. Beyblades are just... they're too advanced for us, you know? They're before their time.
It is. And don't even talk to me about the PS2 beat-em-up game.
Alright, I won't.
Thank you, Chirps. This is why you're a true ally to me.
Well, guess he's stuck forever.
Guess I'll have to leave him there. Oh well.
Just throw him once up and he immediately hits you back. Oh, Sora. We saved him, but at what cost?
You broke the antique pot.
So, what were you doing here?
I was thinking, perhaps there's a way to make it so you won't go away.
You mean a way to make me stay?
Yes. Would there be such a thing as a way to make it so you don't go away again?
Pooh. Don't worry. I promise I'll come back and visit you now and then.
Could you make it now and now instead? That seems a bit better to me. Sora, if I go looking for you, will I find you?
I'll always be with you. Right here. You don't have to go anywhere. Just stay here, and you can see me anytime you want.
You mean I just have to stay right here?
Yep, that's all.
Would you promise?
Promise.
I promise too.
And so do Rue and I.
We sure do.
You're welcome to visit us anytime, Sora.
Thanks.
After all, I must tell you of my Uncle Albert's adventures at sea.
Guess you'll be staying a while.
Goodbye, Sora.
Thanks, Gopher.
If you ever get lonely, just start bouncing and think of your pal Tigger.
I will, Tigger.
You're leaving?
Yes, I really have to go.
Well, I won't be sad, because you'll always be right here forever and ever, right, Sora?
And all of you are right here too. See ya.
Winnipeg Pooh will return in Kingdom Hearts 3, The Secret of Trespassers William.
Anyway, we finished up Winnie the Pooh, but we got something special tonight.
Oh. Yeah?
Quit watching this video and wait for night when it's in the middle of the day.
Right, that helps with the ambiance.
It's not as scary as Skull Cave.
I mean, nothing's as scary as Skull Cave. But it's too scary, so that's why you have to watch it at daytime, and then watch this at night.
Okay.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, he whispered a really rude joke to him.
So, Marluxia's gimmick here is that he casts Doom on you, which gives you a counter just above Sora. The number there is Sora's current level. Every time Marluxia hits you with a sight, it counts down by 1. 0, of course, means death.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he does this tornado move, though, if you dodge it to the end, there's 2 QTEs you can do. First is that thing I just did there, where you just restore, like, your number a little bit. Mm-hmm. Usually by, like, 9 or so. The other QTE you can do Aerial Strike, which you can get by being closer to Marluxia himself than his sight. Aerial Strike doesn't regain any part of, like, the Doom counter, but it does do more damage.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, this boss fight fucking rules. I love this fight.
It just seems like a straight up fight.
It's just a very good bread and butter one, especially for the first phase.
Like, it doesn't feel like... There are some of these that were like, the gimmick has felt intrusive. This does not feel very intrusive.
Oh yeah. Like, it's just about... It's essentially just a test to see if, like, you know how to defend yourself and how to move around.
Right. And given how you handle trolls online, you've been defending yourself for years with perfect accuracy.
Yeah, I defend myself by saying, oh, please do not troll me. Please don't.
And it just works like that.
Marluxia's second phase here starts with him putting down these tree pulls. These pulls do fucking damage to you, and they do an insane amount of damage. He also puts that really annoying shield on you, like, twice for every go, and timing to avoid that is super fucking tight. The best way I found to avoid it is by either a double jump or a quick run, just about when the sound starts stopping. As well, he has this dash attack, which is very easy to counter. Just fucking guard when he comes to you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he does it in combination with his other attacks, so it's not like things are ever getting too hectic that you couldn't dodge it.
Yeah. The only problem with the dash attack is shit like here, when he just gets too close to the pulls and fucks you up.
Holy shit, yeah, that was a lot of damage, Jesus.
Yeah, and the shields also does that amount of damage, so,
Good God.
You really have to be on your toes.
Yeah, apparently. I was thinking you just have to handle the death counter, but no, it turns out Marluxia's damage is just as bad.
Yeah, however, you only need to worry about that in this phase. I find this phase kind of annoying, because sometimes you're just kind of in a spot where you can't really counter against him, and so you just kind of have to deal with the pulls for 2 more minutes.
Sure.
Since, like, he doesn't leave you a lot of time to actually hit him.
Yeah, the pulls are maybe a bit too big.
Yeah, I'd say, like, they'd still be a worthy challenge if they were, like, 10% smaller, while still giving you a bit more space to actually counter if he gets stuck near them.
Yeah, like, the fact that you don't have the full border of the screen, or of the, like, the area, seems like it makes it really hard to, like, counter him as he's attacking you while they're still up.
Yeah, baby.
It probably illustrates that these are threatening a bit too much area when your partners spend like 110% of this fight dead instead of the usual 95.
I mean, I personally think it's cool. I think it's cool whenever they get back up, immediately go to the middle, and then get fucking murdered. Anyway, we're into phase 3 now. Phase 3 starts with a desperation move. Marluxia starts following you around as he spawns those damage pillars around you. They do about the same damage as the pulls, but they're a lot easier to avoid because you just have to fucking walk.
Right.
At the end of that desperation move, he throws a sight at you and jumps on you. The best way to dodge that is to quick run into him when he starts and dodge roll the jump. But I don't think I ever pulled it off well. I've just seen fucking speedrunners do it, and those guys are nuts. But yeah, beyond the desperation move though, he mostly just has like his phase 1 attacks, and then like a little like tree hitter that teleports for every hit. And this move, of course, which really isn't that bad.
No, it seems like it gives you a lot of time to respond.
Yeah, the only annoying thing about that move is, like, you can definitely do, like, a good combo on him afterwards, but if you're not close enough when he stops, like, he just goes back to the desperation move, and it's kind of annoying.
You know, you said earlier that you've never dodged it. You still did a pretty good job with that one.
I mean, I try. I've played this game for far too long.
It's just built into your DNA at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Phase 3 just goes on a bit too long. I'm doing this a bit earlier than I should, because I think this fight is meant for, like, immediately onto the post-game.
Oh, okay.
But still, though, the big problem is just, like, he does his DM way too fucking much. Like, if you cut that down by, like, 2/3, I wouldn't spend nearly as long in this phase.
Yeah, it does seem like it lasts quite a while, where you just have to run from him.
But, still, I think this is a pretty good fight. It's a good test to see what you've learned of all your growth abilities and, like, how well you're able to guard. A real 8 out of 10 boss.
Hell yeah. Yeah, like I was saying before, it's like, the gimmick doesn't seem super intrusive, it just, like, gives you another thing to think about when you're fighting. That isn't, like, too off base from what you're already thinking about.
It feels like you're not going to run out of Doom Timer without also just being dead.
I kind of disagree. If you don't really know his attacks yet, you can definitely, like, get really fucked up in phase 1 and 3 by, just, like, his attacks more than, like, the fucking pulls.
Especially because, like, he has so many multi-hit attacks with his scythe.
Yeah. And the thing about it, a lot of this is timing, of course. Especially on phase 1, if you, like, lose the timing too much, you can just get, like, 14 hits taken out of you in, like, 5 seconds.
Cool.
However, luckily I'm a pro gamer, so I've never gone down 30.
You are pro.
Thank you, Chirps. I am.
Oh good, they got a little extra HP. Now they'll die slightly slower from all the pools.
Anyway, that's it. That's the last of the side content.
Oh, great!
Well, for now, I mean.
Finally, we've re-killed everyone from Chain of Memories.
That's right. They really were idiots. Anyway, see you next time for another cup video.